Hello, my valuable community. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you haven't seen this page before, I'm Ms. Duru, the human capital developer who is passionately committed to helping you become a more valuable person while growing in your career. I'd love you to be part of this community, this movement, by subscribing to this channel right away. So over the past few weeks, we've been sharing insights on this amazing series called Grassroots Leadership. And I must tell you that it has been so much value from feedbacks that have been sent to my DMs. Thank you so much for the feedbacks, for the thoughts, the kind words, for the likes, for the views, for everything. Because this series is very, very dear to my heart. It's one aspect that solves our problems across boards, from personal to communal to work-wise and all of that. So today's video, I'm going to be doing a rundown of the episodes that we've covered in this series, and I want you to be part of it. If there's any episode you've not watched, I want to give you a highlight on it, and you may need to go and watch that episode again. But join me while we give a rundown on the episodes that we've covered so far and how they have impacted myself and every member of this community. So episode 1 kicked off with "You don't need a title to be a leader." And the very idea that you do is why most teams fail. So this video challenged the old age idea of relying on just positional leadership. We looked at 5 levels of leadership and we learned how to lead from where we are. Does that sound like something you would want to learn? If you've not watched that video, please, episode 1 is still up. Go and learn how you can lead from where you are and what are the 5 levels of leadership. Number 2, which is our episode 2, came strong with "Leadership is not what you wait for. It's something you already carry." So this video we discussed intensely on innate leadership and its dynamics. And we also learned self-leadership, yes, because notwithstanding, before you lead others, you need to first be able to lead yourself. Quickly, we moved into episode 3, and this episode emphasized on the fact that if you've never been led, then you have no business leading other people. We answered the question, what qualifies you to be a leader? Is that a question you've asked before? We have episode 3 live. Just go watch that episode and have that question answered. We moved to episode 4 where I shared leadership principles that I have discovered actually works. So these principles is the difference between a leader who inspires growth and the one that causes chaos. What kind of leader do you want to be? Do you want to inspire growth or cause chaos? Episode 4's video gives you every insight you need on that. We move to episode 5, which talked about qualities every true leader must have. Yeah, so leadership is not just about being the loudest in the room, it's about having the deepest roots. So there are qualities that we shared that would make leadership find you right where you are. You don't even need to go chasing for positions and all. They will bring you to your doorstep and say, "We want you to lead us, to preside over us." So that sounds like something you're interested in. Then you should be watching episode 5. Episode 6 revealed 5 leadership tricks that sets you apart. Now, these tricks are the absolute game changers. The best leaders may not be the loudest, but trust me, they are the most grounded. So how solid do you want your leadership to be? Episode 6 has the tricks for you. We moved to episode 7 where we delved into workplace leadership. We talked about politics, talked about people, talked about power. And in the workplace, leadership goes beyond being in charge. It is about how you lead. It's about how you handle power, how you handle personality. We moved to episode 8, and this talked about you being a leader too. And it dwelt more on societal leadership, how you can build and lead society from right where you are. Now, politicians and activists are not the only ones responsible for building society. Okay? Society is transformed when ordinary people do extraordinary things consistently. My friends, which of these episodes stands out for you amazingly? Because I feel like all of them speaks to me. One thing I can tell you is that I have also learned to be more intentional about the kind of influence I'm putting out there. Because that is what being a leader is all about. And making sure that what I'm saying is consistent with the life I live. Like the values I'm putting out, they are consistent with what I live. I shouldn't be as a leader saying one thing, doing another. So this series has also put me in check to make sure that I am actively developing the leadership spirit in me, because it begins with you, in you, before it's being expressed to your environment. Now, I want you to do the same. Share with me what you've personally picked up from either of these episodes and how it has helped your grassroots leadership journey. If you've not watched anyone, this is your cue to go and start watching them. They are all on this channel. Take the time out, take some popcorn, and learn and delve into these videos. They're very rich, very impactful, trust me. So, the leadership series does not end. It is living, it is active, it is moving. We keep dropping episode at intervals because this movement is about taking responsibility, developing yourself, and impacting society. Okay, so make sure you stick around because there's so much coming to your screen. Thank you once again for being a part of this journey. It's amazing to have you here with me in this space. Remember that leadership doesn't always start at the top. It starts from where you are. It begins with you and I. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. I'll see you in the comment section.